What is going on, everybody? Chris Lotus here. I know I'm late to the party. I really wanted to do a video about this the moment the trailers came out, but I got swamped with a whole bunch of work. The past week was hectic and busy, so I figured I'd do a whole bunch of videos towards the end of the week as some sort of a weekend roundup type of thing. But as I'm sure you know, looking at the title, or if you've just been paying attention recently, Samurai Shodown Season 2 got some reveals. Not a full one, but we got some nonetheless. Before I begin, I want to give a special shout out to Valius. I hope I'm saying that right. I didn't learn about the reveal trailer via Twitter, YouTube, or even the live stream. I was asleep because I was trying to rest up for work. But then when I picked up my phone, which I'm one of those dweebs that has an alarm clock on theirs, when I looked at it again, the post on my predictions video, yours was the very first thing that I saw, and I was just like, whoa, did we get an announcement? And of course, from that I also found out that the Haomaru trailer for Soul Calibur 6 got played, but I will not be going over that in this video because that's a video for later. So, after I saw Valius's comment, I went back and I watched my prediction video, and I caught on to a little bit of something. Now, even though I amended it in the follow-up video when Sogetsu Kazama got leaked, I had said in the initial video that Sogetsu Kazama was a wild pick. But of course, as I mentioned later on, not really, because every single Sam show has had him and Kazuki in there together. So when I had heard that, I kind of facepalmed, but luckily, when the leak happened, I did amend that statement. So yeah, getting into the trailer, we finally get to see some gameplay footage of Mina, specifically the weapon flip, the SSM, and her pose after an Isin. I like Mina. I was just really I was really shocked that she was actually the first place character in this Dengeki poll, because far as I know, she was a very polarizing character. More so, I feel like more people disliked her more than liked her, but I mean, hey, pleasant surprise. Oh my goodness. But shout outs to Painbot, one of Georgia's best Sam Show players, taught me a whole bunch anytime I got a chance to play him. I saw him tweet that he was really not looking forward to playing against her, and I've seen comments on old Sam Show 5 videos, a few on even my videos, that say they can't stand Mina. So, but so far looking so good. I just wonder how unforgiving or how crazy the arrows are gonna be in this game. Also, of course, everybody noticed one little touch to her, and that is she has joined Jubei in the Eye Patch Gang. I have no words. I have no speculation on where that came from. It's not bad. I'm just wondering why. And knowing how Mina is, it could be a pretty messed up reason. Which is actually what I like about her. Like, somebody who is not familiar with Sam Show would look at her and think, oh, like, light colors, light is good. And look, she even has a little cuddle buddy with her there. Oh, look, the little guy is so cute. Until you realize she's probably the most depressing character in the series. Don't ask why I like characters like that. Well, I'll tell you. Higurashi When They Cry is one of my favorite anime. If somebody who doesn't know anything about anime watches that, in the beginning, at least if they don't see the cutscene where the guy's bashing the girl's head in, you would think it's like the most cheery, bright, cutesy thing ever, and then you find out the whole place is messed up. There you go. Speaking of her little cuddle buddy there, I thought he was gone at first because didn't see him in the animation of the weapon flip, didn't see him in the animation of the SSM, at least far as we saw them, but he sure popped up out of nowhere after that Isin. So I guess it's safe to say her Samurai Shodown 5 ending was either not canon or got retconned. We'll be seeing Mina sometime in February. I'm not sure if it falls exactly on the day of, but nevertheless, I appreciate it because that is the month that my birthday is in, so thank you SNK for the birthday present. Those of you who have been following my Sam Show videos know how I feel about Sogetsu. I praise him all the time. I'm glad to see he's finally in the game. I'm glad to see some gameplay footage of him, even though of course it was the same stuff we saw with Mina. Weapon flip, SSM, Isin. Granted, they're kinda sorta rivals in storyline. For me personally, I just like seeing Sogetsu whip up Kazuki. Nothing against him, like I said, he's cool, but that was for having him beat the mess out of Darlie Dagger in his reveal trailer. How dare you, Kazuki? But yeah, I really like what Sogetsu's doing. The water prison got him all crunched up in there. And I'm really wondering about that weapon flip. That looks like it is going to be crazy. Interestingly, we didn't get a release date window for him, so I'll get back to that later. If I had seen the third portion of the reveal trailer live, and after seeing that little feather just fall down, I'd have been like, oh my god, they did it! They did it! Granted, I know I called it just based on, of course, the poll, because I don't dislike Iroha. If you remember my video predicting these characters, I didn't care about her one way or another, but whoa. Didn't get any gameplay, just the in-game shots and of course her character picture. Bam. Just a confirmation. Oh my god. To bring up Painbot again, I think he kind of summed this up very well. This is the waifu pack. But yet again, it really just depends on how she plays. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I have no comment about Iroha past that. And then they proceeded to pretty much leave us on a cliffhanger, as the fourth character is still a mystery. Now, I haven't watched any videos about anybody else talking about and speculating it, but I have talked about it with friends here or friends elsewhere that I know that love Sam Show, that I talk to every here and there I get a chance to. And all of them think like, yeah man, you called it because you said Chom Chom and Chom Chom's hair is green and the last frame is green. And I'm like, that could mean a lot of characters. I saw a couple of you wanting Genon, which I wouldn't mind either. If they're going by color code, maybe that's him. Maybe, just maybe. But I am sticking with the fact that that fourth character there, or at least one of the characters, and you already know what I'm getting to at the end of here, that's still Chom Chom. Chom Chom is still gonna be in Season 2. Now, in my prediction video, I did a bit of fantasy fighting game roster picking when I said that they would bring in a guest character to Sam Show and it would be Siegfried. I mean, I feel like that's way out there. If that actually happens, I'm gonna legit... I don't know what I would do. But shoutouts to Benji Topaz, who actually caught this detail and commented on it in one of my other videos, that you can see that there's a fourth silhouette if you look closely at the very first, not the one from the recent trailer, but when we first learned about Mina. Look to the far right of that screenshot and you can actually see that that may very well in fact be a fourth panel with a fourth silhouette inside. Now, I'm all the more convinced that there's going to be another character added. Now, maybe, just maybe, this is something that's still in the works, but I feel like it might be hinting at something bigger. As I mentioned earlier, Sogetsu Kazama didn't have a release date estimate. I don't think Iroha did either, but we didn't even see any gameplay of Iroha. So, taking that into account, when we first learned about Season 1, they had that mapped out from the get-go. So maybe Sogetsu's release date might be somewhat of a mystery, because maybe, just maybe, if it's before him, if it's after him, maybe that bonus character, like Shizumaru from last time, maybe that's where they'll come in. If there is a mystery character, and you really wanted me to guess who it is, I'm gonna go with Seeger. The reason I'll say Seeger, getting straight to the point, is if you look at any of the top ranking characters in the polls that are male, it's kind of messed up in a ways, because like I've said, I've seen plenty of people on my videos and elsewhere that really want to see Genon, but when you look back at the poll and seeing that it seems like SNK is definitely paying attention to it, if they're gonna play that move of having mostly female characters and less male characters, at the very best, I think, let's say for instance there's 5 characters, just like in the first one. I feel like SNK is just gonna do a 3-2, 3 female characters, which is why I'm still saying Chom Chom is gonna make it. And if a bonus character is thrown in, Seeger would have to be it, because he is directly above Genon in the polls at number 8, Genon at number 9. Well, that does it for my predictions and my final thoughts. What do you think? Are you liking Season 2 thus far? Anybody got confirmed that you were hyped for? Who do you think that last character is? Let me know in the comments, and I will catch you all later. See ya.